Hey guys, it's Warner's. I have another build for you today. This build is super fun. It's so weird. Paralyzing critical, bonus action, sneak attack. This one is a bit different. Instead of it being a level 1 to 12 like concept build, this is more I found an item that is really cool and I made a build around that item. Minor spoilers on this item, by the way. You can pick up the item from an early merchant at the beginning of Act 3. It's called the Dancing Breeze, and I'll explain why it's so cool later. I went 12 levels of Rogue. This build could be really good though, with 6 levels of Fighter, even like 3 levels of Fighter. It arguably is probably better if you go Fighter Rogue, but I wanted to see what I could do with this great combo of Great Weapon Master and Sneak Attack, and I wanted to see the maximum potential of what that combo could be. I wanted to get as many Sneak Attack dice as possible, so I went full Rogue. Yeah, I'll go through the level 1 to 12 breakdown to show you how you can be able to use this build at level 12, and then I'm going to go over the gear, and then we're going to do the build in action. Let's go ahead and go to the... Oh my god, Withers, shut up. Okay, since this is an all Rogue build, you're definitely going to want to start with Rogue. And pretty typical, you're going high dex, high con. You can bump up other stats how you'd like. There isn't any options to be picking except for level 3 subclass option and feats. So I'm just going to skip all the level ups and show you the feats I'm picking and the level 3 subclass, okay? So we're going Assassin just for the crits and the surprises and the advantages, the fun stuff like that. But you could go Thief. Thief would be pretty good because you'd get an extra bonus action. And bonus actions are pretty good in this build. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go Assassin. The first feat, go ahead and get your dex up to 19. Here at level 8, we're going Great Weapon Master, and I'll explain why this works later. This is probably really weird from your perspective right now, but yeah, you'll see. One thing that a lot of people don't realize, a lot of people know that fighters get an extra feat at level 6, but what a lot of people forget about is that rogues get an extra feat at level 10. So we got a feat at level 10. This one we're gonna go for moderately armored. This will get our dex to 20. It'll give us the ability to wear medium armor, which is important for this build. And level 12, rogues do not get proficiency with glaives, so we're gonna go to Weapon Master. This is also a feat that you could get your dex up, so honestly you could probably raise another stat higher with the first ability score improvement, but anyway, we're gonna go with glaive and then pick whatever else you want. It really doesn't matter. We're literally only here for the glaive proficiency. Now we're gonna go over the item breakdown. So, very uniquely, this glaive, not only does it scale with dexterity, it is a finesse weapon, which finesse essentially means it is usable with dexterity instead of strength, but also that means that you can use sneak attack with it. No other glaives have this feature, so very unique. This build is super fun. It's so weird and I just love it. Also, it has a really cool weapon ability called Whirlwind Attack. It's essentially like a better cleave and it does some real good damage. So yeah, this is the weapon that makes this build possible and it's super fun. If you look at my sneak attack, it is 23 to 57 damage, and that is if it isn't critting. And what's interesting is Great Weapon Master in the text says a heavy two-handed weapon. This is a two-handed weapon, but it is not heavy, but I have been able to use Great Weapon Master with it. In this, it only needs to be two-handed. That might be fixed later, but it's only one item. I don't think they're going to worry about it. All right, and this is why we went with medium armor. We got the armor of agility. You add your dexterity modifier to your armor class, and this armor does not pose disadvantage on your stealth ability checks. So we're able to have a 22 AC, which is really nice on this build. And then this helmet and cape are a good combo. First, we got the Cloak of Cunning Prume. Whenever the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 7-foot radius that lasts for 1 turn. The reason I have this is so that if I'm in a situation where I don't have sneak attack, I can bonus action disengage, a fog cloud appears, but then I have this helmet, Helldusk Helmet, and this makes it so I can see in magical darkness to a range of 40 feet, and I cannot be blinded. Fog cloud is the blinded condition is what it gives you. And so basically I'm able to see through the fog cloud. Also, it gives you +2 against saving throws, and then I cannot be critically hit, which that is very important. For a melee build, having a 22 AC is pretty decent and not being crit on. But then I have these gloves, the reviving hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. I'm not going to be reviving myself, obviously, but what's great about this is you don't have to cast a healing spell or drink a potion. I have this ring over here, Ring of Regeneration. At the beginning of your turn, the ring activates and heals you for 1d4 hit points, and that counts as healing someone. So every turn I have Blade Ward up, which is really nice for a medium armor option. And then I have the Speedy Light feat. This is just so that I have a higher to hit on my glaive, because when you have Great Weapon Master up, it can sometimes be hard to hit your enemies, even with advantage, especially if they have really high AC. I'm probably going to be dashing anyway, so I can bonus action dash, and then I get 3 lightning charges. Basically, I get a +1 bonus to my attack rolls, and I get 1 additional lightning damage. And then Killer Sweetheart, when you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. So this is really nice because crits on this build are insane. And then I have the Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet. Once per long rest, when you score a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. So that gives us even more critical hits. And on that same topic, I have this bow, the Dead Shot. This makes it so I can get a crit on a 19 or 20. So I have this on a lot of my builds, but you know, it's just nice to get the little wider crit range. And yeah, you could go with something else. Like you could go with the Gontour Mael, however you pronounce that, so you can get haste. But anyway, one thing I'll also add, the downsides to this build are you don't get an extra attack because you're full rogue, but there is some ways you can kind of compensate for that. For example, when you land a critical hit, which we're going to be landing more critical hits than normal, or you kill a target, which we're going to be killing people pretty often, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action on that turn. So yeah, this is a way that we can kind of offset the loss of an extra attack. We get an extra bonus action attack, and it's going to be happening quite often with this build. One of the only downsides is we're going to be using our bonus action a bit more because we're going to be doing the disengage to gain advantage. We're going to be dashing, but that's why I said the Thief Rogue is also a pretty good choice. So you can get 2 bonus actions. So you could use the disengage to get the fog cloud up, and then you could still do a bonus action attack if you kill the enemy. But again, I want assassin so I could get even more crits. Anyway though, I feel like this build is super fun and interesting. It's not necessarily the best build, and you might get more damage out of fighter if you go at least 5 levels in fighter, but honestly it's just super fun. It's so funny to me that you can sneak attack with Great Weapon Master. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the build and action section, guys. See you over there. 80% chance. Okay. Hey, there we go. 72 damage sneak attack. That's pretty good. All right, and I got Blade Ward on because of my armor. Okay. Hey, ooh, let's do this. Paralyzing critical, bonus action, sneak attack. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Very dead. Okay, here we go. 88% chance. Ooh, surprised? Okay. We got them surprised. Because they're surprised, I'm gonna go for the big armor boy. Woo! And then we got our bonus action attack. Damn, dude. Oh my gosh. That's insane. We're going to bonus action disengage. And then we're going to sneak attack. Okay, got some delay there. How much damage did it do? Oh, 43. There we go. We're gonna bonus action disengage. And then sneak attack. Delayed. How much damage? That's pretty good. We already got sneak attack, so we're just gonna go for it. 45. Wow, dude. Dude, that's so annoying. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. I really like just finding weird items and seeing what I can do with them, so I'm going to be making videos like this along with all my other videos. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to see more of this content, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.